Hello guys, in this video I'm going to give you a breakdown of cost of living in Brantford. I'm going to cover the cost of living for a family as well as for a student. I'm going to focus more on the housing because as we all know the single biggest expense for everyone is the cost of housing. And if you're a student who's watching this video, stick with me until the end because I'm going to cover the cost of living for a student at the end. First, if you are a couple or a family, and if you are moving to Brantford, you would preferably rent an apartment. An apartment in Brantford will cost you roughly $1,500 to $1,600. I'm talking about the one-bedroom apartment, and utilities will be extra on top of the rent in most cases, and utilities are hydro, water, gas, Wi-Fi, etc. These are the kind of apartments you are looking at, and these doesn't come with in-suite laundry. Most of the apartments will come with coin laundry system. Another option is renting a condo, which will be around $100 to $200 more expensive than an apartment. A one-bedroom condo will cost you around $1,600 to $1,800, whereas a two-bedroom will be around $1,800 to $2,000. These condos are a little bit fancy. It comes with in-suite laundry, rooftop terrace, gym, study room, party room, and so many amenities. There are two new condos in Brantford, which is close to downtown. They are Wellington condos and Granville condos. There are more condo projects coming in Brantford. And if you're looking for more privacy, I would suggest going for a townhouse or a detached house. And a townhouse, renting a townhouse in Brantford will cost you around $2,300 and above. And renting a detached house in Brantford, like 3 bedroom or a 4 bedroom, will cost you around $2,800 and above, depending on the neighborhood. Then comes all your other expenses like grocery, transportation, etc. The groceries is going to cost you around $500 a month, and transportation, of course, depending upon what kind of car you are buying, your expenses is going to vary a lot. Again, one thing which I must say is the cost of insurance for a car is much lesser than what you compare to in GTA area. For an example, my insurance is around $200 a month, and when I was living in Toronto it was $400 a month, so there is a lot of difference. So the overall expense you are looking around $3,000 to $4,000 a month depending upon your lifestyle. So now you are renting in Brantford for almost 1 year and you feel like Brantford is a good place to live and you want to live in Brantford for more years, then it's a good idea to buy a home rather than keep renting, right? Because buying a home will help you to build a long-term equity. Buying a house is a long, stressful process, but a good realtor can really make it stress-free. So now you are a first-time home buyer and you can decide to buy a condo, a townhouse, a detached or a semi-detached house depending upon your budget. Cost of these houses can vary a lot. The cheapest option is to buy a condo most of the time, and the condo is priced around $400,000 to $500,000. The new ones are priced around $500,000. If it is your primary residence, you can buy it with as low as 5% down payment. So if it's a house of 500,000 with 5% down, you can buy it with a down payment of as low as $25,000. Of course, always remember there is closing cost along with the down payment before you close the house. Then comes your mortgage payment. Your mortgage payment will be anywhere around $2,500 to $3,000. Always remember, when you buy a condominium, there is a condo fees associated with it, which is usually around $250 to $300. Again, it can vary depending upon the condo and what kind of amenities it provides. Then comes your utility expenses, which includes hydro, water, gas, etc. Again, when you buy a house, always remember you are paying property insurance as well as property taxes along with all other expenses. Now, give or take, your housing expenses will be around $3,500 a month. Okay, and now add your other expenses like groceries, commutation, etc. So this will come around $4,000 to $5,000 a month overall. So now if you are looking for a townhouse or a semi-detached, it's going to cost you around $600,000 to $700,000. Now calculating the mortgage payment, it's going to be around $3,500 to $4,000 a month. And if you're looking for a detached house, the new ones are around $700,000 or above. There are older ones which is available for a cheaper price. Again, it depends upon how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms in the house you're looking for. So once you figure out your housing expense, then add $1,500 to $2,000 on top of your housing expense, again depending upon your lifestyle, that will give you the approximate amount to live in Brantford. Now I'm going to cover the cost of living for students. Students usually prefer to live in a bachelor apartment or a private room in a shared house or in a shared room. A bachelor apartment in Brantford gonna cost you around $1,300 to $1,500 a month, and a private room is around $550 to $650 a month depending upon the location, and a shared accommodation is around $450 a month. Now for your food and groceries at $250 a month, for your phone, which is going to cost you around $100 a month, and your transportation another $100. And for the miscellaneous expenses, like if you're going out with your friend for a movie or going out for dinner, it's going to cost you around $200 a month. Overall, your expenses is going to be around $1,200 a month, which can be easily covered by doing part-time jobs in Brantford, and there are a lot of part-time jobs available in this area. So that's all about cost of living in Brantford. If you haven't seen my previous video about pros and cons about living in Brantford, click the link here. See you guys in the next video. Until then, signing off.